Hi, my name is Scrublord, and this is my submission video for Death Road to Canada. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here. Delete the save file. Just make a new one. This character with nobody. Now I'm going to be submitting the short trip to heck mode, which takes 9 driving days instead of the normal 15. This in turn saves about 7 minutes, so it's pretty significant. And we're just going to go ahead and get started right there. And time doesn't start until I hit the road button, which will be now. There we go. So I'll start with what is Death Road to Canada. So Death Road to Canada is a zombie survival roguelike game that pokes fun of the zombie type sort of games, because instead of taking a more serious approach, such as Walking Dead or Last of Us, Death Road takes a more comedic approach through its text-based events and cheerful music and gameplay. Like, I personally love the fact that there's a big button that says "dang it" whenever you lose. I find that funny. So yeah, I'm going to be trying to pay some attention to the game because I need to read some of these events in order to ensure the best outcome. Like, some of them you could just press OK and it's fine, but some of them you need to read it, like this one. I get to eat a fun-sized bar, morale goes up. Everything is fine. So right there was the first trader camp. We're going to be skipping all the trader camps and the looting events because they waste time, we don't need them. And we wanted to get a dog, which is what we got, luckily. So after the trading camp, there's a 70% chance to get a dog, because there's a perk on the character that I'm using that gives that 70% chance to get a dog whenever you get a recruit. So since we have a dog, we're not going to need him anymore. We're just going to be sticking with the dog. And the reason I want a dog is because dogs have the highest running speed and the smallest hitbox of any creature in the game. So it's very helpful. Especially during the later sieges. So the siege I'm doing right now, it said at the beginning it was a 1-hour siege. 1 hour equates to about 60 seconds in real time. And this one's fairly simple. There's not many zombies that are spawning right now. It's going to get much worse later on, which is why I wanted to get a dog in order to give me a greater chance of surviving those. So we're on this first event. Whoops. And yeah, and then we're going to get this Glimmer of Hope coming up. And that raises morale in a random stat. We're not going to be using stats, though, in the run, since I'm just going to be relying on the safest choices and make sure that I don't die. So yeah, so I lost all the gas, so unfortunately I had to abandon the car, which is unfortunate because you can't progress during walking days. Luckily I found a car rather quickly. I didn't have to go through a whole event to get it. So yeah, this runner is all about getting a dog, finding gas, and just getting to the end. Because once you get to the end, you'll be greeted by 2 sieges, and then actually, yeah, I'm gonna be getting a bit of food here because I'm kind of low, and I need seven safe amount to survive to the end. So I have 3 already. I'm just gonna get 4. And 5th one may as well. Yeah, the reason we want to get to sieges at the end is because it's actually impossible to die in a siege. So, which leads to my next point about marathon safety. So, normally roguelikes in nature are risky because if you die, then the run's dead. But luckily, Death Road has a glitch you could do where if you Alt F4 after dying in a siege, then it's possible to retain your save file by just doing that and loading up the game again. So yeah, it's all about getting to the end. Really late in the line. Luckily I didn't get anything. That's fine though. Sometimes it gives you a lot of good stuff. Yeah, right now we're on low health, so I'm gonna have to play a bit safer. Like, I'm gonna have to get into these bandits or else I'll die. So there goes all my food. Wah wah. Got a car again though. Yeah, so the reason why no food's bad is because morale drops every time you don't have food, and it's possible that with the lowest morale, you'll get a 2-hour siege, which is nearly impossible to beat. So I'm just getting a bit of food here. That's a good amount. Should be enough. So yeah, this game's all about just getting to that final day quickly, because doing the thoroughly could kill you, so that's why I'm not doing that. So yeah, I'm just going to be trying to focus a bit here in order not to die. Siphon the generator for some gas, that's good. Yeah, it's possible to heal yourself up, but I'm going to need medkits for that. I don't have any. So yeah, so after the trader camp, there should be a siege here. Yeah, there is. This is the best one to get because you just have to run through it. Dogs are fast. Waiting is slow, so that's why I don't want the waiting ones. So I should be dealing with this one quickly, unless I get unlucky and just keep hitting walls like there. The map is randomly generated. The exits could be where I'm going, or they just could be in different spots. I know I'm heading the right direction because there's only one door in each part, unless it leads to a bunch of resources. But I don't need that. So just be trying to get to the end here. Should be coming up soon. Yeah, so like sieges, normal sieges usually take a minute. This is gonna. Running through sewers usually takes less than a minute. So yeah, there's a looting one right there, but I pressed through it. Looks like we got an unlucky map. Normally would end by now. Okay. So it basically we basically came even. Took about a minute. Map was pretty bad. Yeah, I tried looking for the morale and 1 health because that's an option there, but I didn't get it. Yeah, so it's actually impossible to die in between events if I choose the correct choice every time, because whenever you take damage forcefully, you cannot die. It's a guaranteed. So I'm just going to be finding the keys to this car along with some gas because I need some. Not in there. Yeah, I'll know which one it is because there'll be a lot of zombies like right here. So that's good. Try to navigate my way around here. Should be enough gas. So I'm just getting to this car. The small car is one of the better ones, luckily. It takes up 8 gas each time. What's that? So yeah, that checks. So for that event, it checked if you if you choose a person, it has to be a human. I have a dog. It normally gives you a lot of gas, but we'll try this one. Maybe I'll win it. Nope. There goes the food. That's fine though. I'll just get some more on this one. Just running real quick. Yeah, I want to avoid the rescue events because those give you siege. Those are like almost guaranteed to be sieges. Yeah, this should be enough. I just needed 2. I just want to play as safe as possible. Yeah, rescues are almost always sieges, and I want to avoid sieges because they waste time. Okay, there's some food there, so I think I should be fine. Yeah, 1 day left. That means having a card doesn't matter anymore. You could just walk the rest of the way. The last day is basically a checkpoint. I'm basically all done. I just need to survive these last 2 sieges. But the next siege I'm coming up with is actually the hardest in the game, because the space that you are dealt with is very very small here. But I got lucky. I got the better siege, which is the cabin one. This one's easier to deal with. So need to pay attention. I'm going to take some time to be quiet and pay attention because this one's actually pretty difficult. Trying to lure them here. Oof. Okay. I'll be going in this cabin. I'm just going to try and survive in here, because once I survive in here, all the zombies that are outside will despawn, so... or, I mean, it'll all despawn after the end of the siege. So I just need to get to the end. Just have the time. Once it reaches 4, I should be good. Maybe tricky, though, because there's a lot of zombies in here. It's pretty packed. Should be good soon, though. Whoops. Okay. Once I get outside, I should be good. Yep. There go all the zombies. So yeah, that was the hardest in the game. Luckily, we got that one done first try. I could have Alt F4 if I made a mistake. I'm going to get this one health healed, because it is very helpful. Oh, I forgot to split. That's fine. So, yep, right now I've reached the last siege. Luckily, this siege is not that bad. It gives you a lot of room to work with. And a lot of resources too in these houses. So I'm just going to be getting in some of these houses, trying to see which one has the type of resources that I need. Yeah, and the reason we don't pick up stuff with the dog is because it slows your movement. And we don't want that. But I'm just going to leave the pipe bombs out here just in case I need them. So right now what I'm trying to do is just make one big horde and just lead it in a circle. Because if I lead it in a circle, it'll never catch up to me. They're all slower. They're all a lot slower. Dog is really fast. Doggo strats are best strats. I need to make sure I don't die by making any mistakes. So the siege started at 1, so that means this one's always 4 hours. That means it's going to end at 5. I could pick up these guns if I need them. I don't have any ammo right now, so I won't be able to use that one. So right now I'm just trying to make a circle and make sure I don't get... I also don't want to get trapped on both sides. I might be in a pickle here because there might be still a bunch of zombies on the top. Yeah, there is, but there's probably less. I think they're mostly on the bottom. So yeah, with the strategy, it's really easy to just survive this horde. This massive horde. I think I know in my casual playthrough I had a lot of trouble with this siege because this is just a large number of zombies. But using this strategy, it's fairly simple. You just need to not die to these stragglers here. I should be good. I just need to go a little longer. I'll throw these pipe bombs, may as well clear out some zombies. I don't want to get too close because I'll die instantly if I get near one. So there should be, yeah, there's some up here, but there's not as much, so I can just walk above them. And just wait here. Get into a minute and a half left, which should be good in this situation. I'm in a good spot. Yeah, as you've probably seen already, zombies spawn from the ground up. And that's what makes this horde have so many of them, because that happens very often. throw this one out. Should be not as many up here, so just run over this. Don't want to get trapped there. See, yeah, we should be done soon. Shoot. Nah, shoot. Kind of messed up at the end there. Those stragglers got me. I'll just relaunch the game. That's unfortunate, but it goes to show that this game's pretty safe. Yeah, that was like a 3-minute time loss, but I'm gonna be having a high estimate for this reason. I kind of made a big mistake there and kind of just ran through that blindly. Should have paid more attention, but yeah, let's do it again. I'll just pay more attention this time. I won't talk. Yeah, that last siege, I should have dealt with that one. I kind of made a mistake on my part, but oh, definitely won't make the same mistake twice. That's for sure. I have 40 more seconds. Get ahead of myself. I should be good here, actually. It's very good clearing out here. Alright, done with that one. So yeah, now up to the last siege. And actually, this is where, whoops, there's a lot of zombies here, so I'm gonna lead them out. You can bark in this game. Track zombies. I just want to lead them out though. It's actually a skip we're gonna do here soon. I just need to reach the border first, and then I'll show what I'm gonna do. But yeah, this isn't really a siege. It says it's a siege. It's always the same. All you need to do is just reach the border. It's very hard to die here. You just need to reach the border, go down here, and this is the skip I was talking about. This is known as horde skip. And what we're gonna do is go down here. There's gonna be a bunch of zombies that'll spawn. Normally, you'll have to fight this whole horde, and it takes some time because like every one of your partners, like see these Mounties are helping me. They're gonna die, but and there'll be a giant robot that spawns, which would spawn soon. So normally you have to wait for the zombie or for the robot to shoot all the zombies, but you could just go up right away if the zombies are all down there and they're off screen. So I'm at Canada, and that's time. That's Death Road to Canada, and then once you finish, you get this nice message that'll say right here, speedrun complete. So even the game knows. So yeah, that's my submission video for Death Road to Canada. Kind of got unlucky on this run, but hey, can't always get lucky on every run. So yeah, that about wraps it up. Hope you enjoyed watching. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.